Hello, everyone. Mr. Matheson here. I guess we're after school. Let's go ahead with no mask. Hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to create a couple of videos to help everybody out with some of the communication. I know that parents and students are familiar with PowerSchool, but so you might be able to skip through a lot of this. You might not even need it. But there's a couple things in PowerSchool that I want to make sure that you're aware of. They're things that I know I use that might make it easier to follow your kids' grade and everything like that. So let me go ahead and share my screen. So now you can see the screen and you've got me there a little bit. So with PowerSchool, I'm going to quickly go over three things: how to read the grade as a suggestion, how to read into the scores with the view button, because I use that constantly, and then emailing from PowerSchool. I kept it on here. It wasn't working earlier, but it might still work. We'll see. So I pulled up, I pulled a kid's random grade here, and we know that on each kid, all you have to do to see all of their scores is to click on the actual letter and the number for each teacher. As soon as you do that, it'll come up. You'll be able to see every single assignment, absences, tardies. I mean, I know most people are familiar with that. Like I said, this is not meant to be an insult. But obviously, okay, so Mr. Matheson not doing the work yet. We want to look at that. So when we pull things up at the top here is like an example of one of the assignments. So we see all the information with a child, they turned it in, but I wanted to draw special attention to the codes at the bottom, the legend. Okay, if you see next to something and it has this little blue call out with 3 lines, that means it has a comment. I'm going to show you where that is here in a moment. That's big for my class at least. The purple with the slash means it's exempt. So for example, it might be a quizzing class where I want to get the data and I want you to see how the kid did, but we haven't covered enough to keep it as an actual score against the child. So we're going to exempt it from their overall grade, but you still see their progress. I know a lot of us teachers use that on what we call our formative assessment. The last one is the little yellow one, goldish one with almost like a snowflake in it, excluded. And this might be somebody's been absent for a long time. We're going to exclude this and make them do something else. I mean, obviously, all the other ones I know for me, incomplete, they may just didn't do it all, or the missing late, pretty obvious. I don't want to belabor that too much. With this is the viewing the notes. So if I have my kids' scores up, I've clicked on their percentage, I see this screen, and I go, oh, checkpoint, mercantilism. Oh, man, there's a flag. It was missing. Oh, wait, there's a comment. Okay, there's this blue box that I have in the circle. So if I click on view, this item way at the end, a box will open up. And as you can see at the bottom, it has told me that, hey, extended time is if needed. So I went in and said, this is why the kid has it missing. It might say absent. It might tell you a low grade because this is the situation. Or when we do projects, I'll do a participation. If they don't get the full credit, I'll say didn't come prepared, wasn't working in class, or I'll try to give some comments. So that might help out in some cases. The final thing, because we want to keep this real short, is I have down there my name circled in blue. It didn't work, but it's something you guys could try. It might be my teacher version. In the past, if you click on the teacher's name from this screen, you are able to email the teacher right from that spot. So the real big thing that I want you to see is the viewing of the grade. So because some people look straight up at this screen and go, hey, I know how my kid's doing. But if you do click on the letter and the percentage, you can see those more specific areas. And then in my class, if you click on the view, you will more than likely get some more details on the assignment. I hope I've helped. Like I said before, this was not meant to be an insult. I know so many of you know how to see the grades and things like that, but these are a couple things I hoped would help. If you have questions, you'll contact me and we'll go from there. Have a great day.